Hey yo, what's up guys? It's me, DPX, back with another video. Today we're reviewing Gemini Man, directed by Ang Lee and starring Will Smith, most notably. Is it good? Well, let's find out. Hi guys, this is DPX. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and leave a comment, and you'll be a little subscriber. So, one thing I want to say here is that the cast is great. We got Will Smith and the Fresh Prince, got both of them, as well as like Benedict Wong and Mary Elizabeth Winstead are all really good. The latter two, though, I mean, they are sort of there to just give exposition and just be like, "Hey, Will Smith, what's up? We're here. You can talk to us." But the cast is great. Will Smith especially is great as both. I want to say. We'll get into like the two Will Smiths a bit later. Also, I haven't heard many people talking about this and praising this, but like I like the action in it. The Especially when the two Will Smiths fought each other, like that was pretty cool. I was sucked in every time that happened. Now it's time to talk about the bad. Okay, one thing I want to talk about before we get into the bad, because I do have quite a bit to say about the bad. But we got about the whole younger Will Smith thing. It doesn't always feel that natural. It's fine like 90% of the time, but like it's also not a de-aging system. It's actually CGI, which is kind of weird actually. Like it's all motion capture. When I don't know why they couldn't have just done a de-aging software or whatever. Like you can tell. I know the whole thing like this has been in like production for a while, and like this script has been rewritten and everything, and it's like they were waiting for this kind of technology to be, a thing. It is a thing now. They didn't use a de-aging thing though. They just used the CGI, which was weird. It at times he does look like a cartoon Will Smith, but I mean, it's fine. I guess it's fine. The whole like young Will Smith is fine. Now, time to talk about the plot. Oh boy, this is probably the thing you've heard most people talking about, and yeah, it is the biggest problem with the movie. The plot is boring, bland, and unoriginal. It's the same like, oh, retired agent is like he just wants to live in peace, but then there's an assassin after him. Yeah. Except this assassin turns out to be a clone of himself. Like that's obviously different, but it's just so bland and boring and unoriginal. It's just we've seen this a lot, and it's just we've seen it a lot. All right, we've seen it a lot. That's all I have to say about the plot. It's just not. And throughout the, it's heavily implied in the, like it's heavily, it's a huge focus in the movie, of course, since it's the goddamn plot. Which means I'm bored a lot of the movie. I was barely able to follow it, which is a huge setback, in my opinion. It really is. Though I've already mentioned the fights between the two Will Smiths. Their names are Henry, rather, but I'm just gonna call them Will Smith. I like the two. I like the fights between them, but a lot of stuff about this is either doesn't make sense or is just dumb. Like I mean like yeah, you cloned a human being. I don't mean like that kind of not making sense. More on the dumb side, like how like they're both the same person, as in like I heard one reviewer. I read one review and they brought this up. The older Will Smith should be like wanting to retire and everything, like wanting to rest, that kind. The other one should be like more like happy and stuff, more more like the Fresh Prince. But no, they're the same person. They're like the same type personality. I don't know how to describe it. Hopefully you're able to understand what I just said. It's also like at some point in the movie, it's like I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. It was kind of in the trailer, but like it's sort of like something that like you want to see. I don't know about you, maybe like, but I was interested. I was really interested in this whole Will Smith versus Will Smith thing. That's pretty cool, especially if it's a younger Will Smith. We have to see like a younger Will Smith in this modern Will Smith movie, but in the middle of the movie, it's just sort of like nope. That's the most I'm gonna say about that. If you've seen the movie, you should know what I'm talking about. One more thing I want to talk about doesn't bother me a whole too much, but it was there and I did notice it. And no, it's not the frame rate. I could briefly talk about that after, but like, how do you say it? The rating. It's rated PG-13. No, it's fine. It can be rated PG-13. But there's like scenes in the movie that just seem like cop outs, and it's sort of like it would have not been cop outs if they were rated R. Like you're about to like there are many scenes where like someone's about to get shot and they do get shot, but like right when they get shot, it cuts away. Like right when the trigger's pulled and the person's dead, like it doesn't show the person getting shot. It pussies out. All right. Many movies do that are rated PG-13, but they just want to be rated R so badly. But I don't know, they want everyone to see that. I just want to briefly mention the frame rate 120 frames per second. Now, I don't care really. It's cool. I mean, the movie is visually appealing. I could say that. It's visually appealing. But, I mean, I didn't pay much attention to the frame rate, alright? I knew I was going to get questions about that in the comments. So, yeah, those are your answers. In conclusion, Gemini Man was a movie I was really excited for, but came up short. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed by this movie, in case you couldn't tell. The plot is just boring and unoriginal, and the whole Will Smith versus Will Smith thing, I feel there were a lot of missed opportunities. Those were like the two huge complaints I have. I didn't really talk about any other complaints, but those really set it back for me. I did like the action, and I did like the performances, and the whole 120 frames per second uh, thing was unique. I'm sure there is a few scenes that I feel would actually work well in 3D, but I ain't seen it in 3D, so like I can't be the judge of that. So yeah, in the end, Gemini Man gets a 6.8 out of 10. It's definitely better than I want to say The Lion King, Dark Phoenix, and Godzilla, the three worst movies I've seen this year. But might just I don't know. It really sucks that I have to like that I don't like this movie that much. It really wasn't that good. It was fine. It was harmless, but it just wasn't that good. That's my opinion, though. What's your opinion? If you've seen it, do you want to see it? Let me know in the comments below anything about the movie you want to tell me. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!